What is up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for the very first episode of the 100 Baby Challenge. I cannot believe, you guys, the time is officially here, and I just want to thank everybody for all of your support on starting up this series. I know that it can be quite nerve-wracking because it is such a huge commitment, but if by the off chance this is your very first time ever on my channel, hey, my name is Jen. What it do, boo? How the hell are you? And welcome to the Hot Mess Express that I like to call my channel. Don't forget to go ahead and slam that subscribe button. Don't be soft. Slam it. Also turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every single time, or almost every single time, that your girl uploads. Anyways, there is a lot to talk about because this isn't any ordinary 100 baby challenge. No, you guys. We are doing this with a little bit of a spin. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the game really quick. We are going to talk about a founder, where we will be raising our children's, and then also some other like amazing and fun things. So first and foremost, right here is our sim. Her name is Jada Barnett. She's 19 years young, and she has basically been raised in foster care from the age of like 8 onward. So what actually had happened, which I discussed in my Create a Sim of her, I highly suggest that you actually like watch that video because there I go into greater detail on her backstory. But one day her and her mom were actually at a restaurant where she had tried the new experimental dish of the day, which just so happened to be Pufferfish Nigiri. Unfortunately, it wasn't cooked appropriately, and so Darcy died from food poisoning, and it is a very sad, tragic turn in events, which actually led to Jada having this huge fear of being alone because her mom, Darcy, was the only family that she had, and she basically made a vow to herself that she would be the best mother she could possibly be, with or without a man, without, obviously, because of the challenge rules, but you catch my drift. And she's going to have a lot of kids because she never wants them or herself to ever experience the pain of loneliness ever again. That's just like the soft version of her backstory. So she actually has Darcy's urn in her inventory. I'm kind of like wondering, should we plant it outside? Should we get like a little pedestal sort of maybe, and maybe like put it in Jada's room? I'm not quite sure yet, but I will give you all a very brief tour of the casita. So this is the Super 100 baby starter or something, or like budget 100 baby. I don't know. It's something along those lines. You can get it from the Gallery Gen 2606. It's more of like a mid-century styled home. I was able to build this entire 2-bedroom home, you guys, under 17,000 simoleons, which honestly is a huge thanks to the debug mode that has been recently updated, because all of the like landscaping, which I saved thousands on, is from debug mode, and I think I paid maybe like $100 or so for like that rock to like landscape it. So I know that this is super duper small and we will need to expand in the very near future, but my game plan is to try to keep it as like home style as I possibly can, because that's just how I like to play. But who knows, like all of these plans and all of these things that I want to like keep intact will probably go kapoosh as we go through the challenge, as well as my braid. But anyways, here is our entryway, our small but quaint kitchenette. We have a very nice sized living room with an actual television where Jada is currently watching the cooking channel because she literally only knows how to make mac and cheese. This is her bedroom of love where she will, you know, do her dirty deeds. Here is the tub next to the crapper, and last but not least, our room where we will hopefully have tons and tons and tons of babies and memories and all those fun things. And that is just about it. So what makes this challenge so different, you say, Jed? Well, huge thanks to Rayla, aka Zarayla, here on YouTube, because I was watching her 100 baby challenge with a twist where she literally uses a wheel to like kind of like throw in these little objectives that keeps it feisty, that keeps it fresh, that keeps it clean. And to be honest, I was like, that is a brilliant idea, and I could have probably used her wheel, but I didn't want to do that. These wheels are super duper time consuming. And so I wanted to go ahead and create my own version specifically for this challenge. And so huge shout out to her for basically coming up with this idea, in my personal opinion. I hadn't really seen anybody else incorporate a wheel up until this point. And then so for my other second inspiration, Kayla, she's been doing her baby challenge for like 200 episodes. She is a trooper. I don't know how she does it, but also her LP where the wheel decides her Sims' fate. That was a huge inspiration. Rachel, also I forgot Kelsey, she's doing it. Just so many people are doing it, and I think it's fun to do this challenge with other people. It keeps you motivated, it keeps you inspired, and why not do it when other people are doing it? At least you don't feel so alone that way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna link everybody that I mentioned in the description down below if you guys want to go ahead and check out their challenge. Is there anything else that you need to say? Challenges? No? Okay, so the thing is with the wheel, okay? We are going to spin this every single episode. We get one free spin. For every 1,000 likes, we get an extra spin. So we get a free spin for the episode. 1,000 likes gets us another spin. And then there's also like a thing in here too where it will trigger an extra free spin. So instead of 1K likes, one spin, it'll be like 2 spins and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying, right? And then let me see here. What else is there? Oh yeah, you can also comment your wheel suggestions too. If there's something that you really want to like throw in there, let me know in the comments down below. And if your option is chosen, I will give you a shout out in the next video. All right, so anything else that I need to mention? I don't think so. I do know that we talked about trait lots, right? So I was asking you guys earlier, what trait lots should we give this particular house? And I really loved Botera Records. They said for the lot traits, oh Lord, I can't speak. Anyway, for the lot traits, good schools, kids and teens get their grades up faster. On the lane line, better chance of twins and triplets, romantic aura. When you invite over your baby daddies, they will become flirty. Now, I really loved the good schools and on the lane line, but as I was reading through your guys' comments, this one kind of stuck out to me. I wholeheartedly agree with the first two, but I would switch out the romantic aura for kids play. It gets the kids' skills up faster, and you can use romantic aura from objects in her bedroom to make baby daddies flirty. Even if you don't have the plum bob lights, you can go on a date, earn a medal, and to get the champagne bucket, which has the romantic aura. I love that you guys came together and conquered that beast. So we are definitely going to incorporate Botera Records as well as Sky's suggestions. So let's go ahead and do that really quick here. I'm just going to go into the build mode. There might be like some other things that I'm forgetting to mention. And if I am, I'll just try to like mention them in the next episode or reiterate in the comments down below. But let me see here. So we're gonna do on the ley line. Cool. We're also going to do good schools, and the last one, child's play. Kids just seem to learn faster here, and it is official. These are our lot traits. I cannot change them. In fact, I actually think I have to carry these over to any other home that we move into. So I think that's about it. I know there's a couple things that I definitely want to do before we dive into spinning the wheel, which I can do at any time that I want to. I don't know. I don't know when. Maybe you guys have better suggestions as to when I should do it. But like I said, it's the whole point of the wheel is to kind of keep things randomized, and like maybe when I'm in a little bit of a rut, whip out that wheel. But other than that, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think that I did. I am not allowed to go against the rules any other time unless the wheel provokes me to do so. I don't want to mess around at all, period. I am trying to get a couple simoleons in the bank, but we need to get pregnant immediately. In a way, I guess because we are about to have our first baby, this would be the perfect time to whip out the wheel, just in case we do get something that kind of like dictates what or who we should end up having a baby with. Now, I am going to take a couple more peeks here and see if there's anything else we can snab. So if you guys do want to submit your your townies or your donors, we'll call them. We're literally, if you want to come up with a more deplorable name, that's fine. I don't really care. But maybe somebody will. So we'll just keep it as donors. How about that? If in the event that you do want to donate your donors to me, literally that's what I'm going to call it, donating your donors, you can do so using the hashtag USLP100baby, which I will leave ever so conveniently in the description. So you can just like copy and paste that. Please tell me why Jada is out here in 113-degree weather, freaking digging her baby daddy's graves, because what is going on? All right, I know she is feeling a little bit hungry, but immediately I want to sell whatever it is that she found. We're actually going to go ahead and open up the time capsule here and extract this fossil. It looks like we have the welcome wagon, which is amazing. I'm actually excited for this because you guys, we can find ourselves some baby daddies. Oh, I thought that was my house. It's not. It's actually over here. Okay, so the first dude that I see is Jay Huntington. Now, I'm not going to like really socialize too much with these people. We are also playing in Kayla's little Simsy save. So if you're like, wow, Jen, you've got some really cool townies welcoming you home. Who the hell are they? That's what it's from. Like I said, I really want this LP to be like fresh and invigorating. I don't want me to ever get bored of it, because that's a recipe for failure right there. You know what I mean? So Jay Huntington, he's pretty cute. He's like super duper cute, actually. We are going to thank him for coming, maybe. Also, let's just go and give a couple of friendly introductions to everyone. I am very happy that Mrs. Zopatel here left the little gourmet fruitcake, which we're gonna go and put in our fridge because, like I said, we don't really have a lot of money. But I don't want to like stay here too long. I guess we could go ahead and spin the wheel and see what it gives us. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm like super nervous for some reason. I'm actually going to, oh god, I don't know. Like I'm gonna turn off the sound just because it's kind of annoying. If you want me to keep the sound on, let me know in the comments down below. But here we go. Where will it stop? Nobody knows. Okay, a generous neighbor left you their kids' hand-me-downs. Oh, we can get any toy of our choice. Love that. Okay, so all I need to do, it's like a free little shopping spree here. All I need to do is go into build mode and pick out any toy. I love that. We don't have any kids, but you know what? It still technically applies, so that's fine. Let me see. What do I want to get? A toy. Any toy. So toys. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. I kind of want to get the Victorian dollhouse because it's worth 1,500 simoleons. So I might get that. I just don't really have like a lot of room, so maybe I won't pick that up. Is there anything else that we should get that's kind of expensive but also beneficial to raising our children? There's the, ooh, I kind of like the build 'em blocks play table. Maybe we'll get that instead. I think this also helps with the imagination skill. I can't remember what skills we need to get up, but I'm pretty positive like we need to be doing a lot of stuff, so I'll have to look that up. You know what, actually, the tiny teacher blocks, I can afford that. You know what, the imagination skill, let's just do that. You know, I mean, it is what it is. If you guys would have picked something different, let me know in the comments down below. I'm curious to see what options you would have chose. But we're gonna add that. And then immediately when we buy it, which again, this is taking up a lot of room, we'll be back down to where we were. Cool, I love that. That was amazing. All right, so I really do want Jada to probably cancel this this little welcome wagon thing. Jay Bennington, or Huntington. See, it doesn't matter. I don't need to know his name. He's interesting, but also at the same time, I don't know if I'm a little particular about the guys that I have babies with, and he doesn't like me. He hates me. That was horrible, Jada. You're supposed to play nice. She is the worst, I swear. Okay, but let's go and see if we can find somebody at the community gardens. I'm a little anxious. Oh god, this is no better. But you know what? I mean, Chad LeBoeuf, like, let's go look at your facial features right here, Mr. Chad. You look like you dropped your applesauce on your tots. You know what? I'm not too mad, Chad. Not too mad, Chad. All right, is anybody else coming around town? Coming around town. Let's do a little bit of fishing because literally, like, oh, hi there. Oh my god, our first kid. Oh, I thought that was Mortimer. I was like, yes, but Gary's cute. I mean, I messes with Gary. Yeah. I'm hella messes with Gary. Let's go over here and give him a friendly introduction. Come on, Jada, you can do this. Put your pole back. I'm getting thirsty. This is getting deep. Okay, Gary Lynn. My middle name's Lynn. Tell him a funny story. Act like you actually give a crap. Give him a heartfelt compliment. Let's dive deep, girl. Come on. Let's discuss interests. Oh my God, I'm choking. I'm choking. Let's brighten up his day. What kind of guy is this? He's not responded. He's not even given permission to leave. The shade. All right, well, I mean, Gary seems like a very possible suspect. Suspect? Kind of. Suspect? Prospect. Prospect is the word that I was thinking. I don't know why suspect. Actually, you know what? He is married too. I don't know if I told you that yet. I was getting really excited. I'm just super pumped to like have our first baby. But then again, there's this kid over here. He's super cute. But we've already kind of made it with Gary. He's a snob and he is neat. Okay, so now that we've already learned a few things about Gare here, can I call you Gare or can I call you Gare Bear? Ooh, how about that? Let's give him pet names already. Let's be flirtatious. And also, he's bored. He's real bored. Okay, Jada is not doing it. Jada is not doing it at all. You know what? Oh God, I really wish I had that flirty painting now that you guys are talking about the romantic aura, all those things. I kind of need, you know what? Let's ask him to go out on a date. Is that too much too soon? Now, the only thing that I am a little worried about, you guys, is that for whatever reason, when I'm doing romantic things, it doesn't allow me to break that seal and start forming a romantic relationship. So that is something I might have to cheat, because I'm telling you, no matter how much I do this, and he's like, look, nothing's happening. He's accepting nothing. It doesn't matter. Even though now I'm able to like embrace him and do all these other fun things, I still don't have a romantic relationship with him. Oh wait, holy, oh my God, I do. You guys were right. You're like, then just be patient. Oh my God, he wants the date. Okay, say no more, Gary. Let's go home. That was so easy. Look at all these kids. I was starting to feel kind of flustered. This was the easiest thing ever. Okay, I'm super excited. We're taking Gary Lynn home. Oh my God, look at them looking at each other. They're like, hey, baby, skirt. Jay, what the heck are you still doing here? Oh my God. Listen, Gary, I can explain. Oh my God, how freaking embarrassing. Seriously, this kid hates us anyway, and then he's already like totally messing up our vibe. So Jay, I think honestly, he has potential. He's super duper cute, and maybe not necessarily right now, but another like day life, maybe tomorrow, possibly we could pay this all over, and you know, who knows where it could really go from there. So we're gonna just continue to be a literal you know what, okay, a literal tater tot, if you get what I'm trying to say. And I think we will be able to totally nail this one in the bag. I am determined to get pregnant in this episode. Like, it is going to happen, Captain. Abso-freaking-lutely. So we can try for a baby right now. We can try for a baby, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna even like fuss, no bust, no nothing. We are just going to go straight to the freaking point, and hopefully Jada will get lucky. I would be so excited if she got pregnant on her first freaking shot. Oh my God, break out the candles and make it romantic. Jada is about to have woohoo for the first time, and immediately what I want to do is I want to go and take a pregnancy test. Oh my God, you guys, chance of twins, feeling pretty pumped. Jada's chances of having twins are high. Now, I do realize we may not need this right off the bat. So I will abso-freaking-lutely put this like in our household inventory and like save it for later. And woo! Congratulations! Jada is expecting. There is going to be a new addition to this household, and she's about to go and give him the talk. I love how Gary sits down and he's like, what? So soon? I literally went to the community garden to play some chess, and all of a sudden I just got checkmate. You know what? Sometimes it just be like that. It just be like that, Gary. And well, that's pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. Gary is over here putting two blocks together. Oh, hello there. I got a little distracted. Who's this fine little fox? All right, cool. You know what, Jada? We have some house building to do. We're going to ask him to leave, and we will never see Gary again. But actually, a part of me, too, wants to take pictures with every single baby daddy that we have. And I think I might have just blown that whistle because I told him to take a friggin' hike. But let me try that one more time to see if I can possibly take a photo with Gary. And I think the cool thing now is that we also get birth certificates too. with each like pregnancy that we end up having. And so I'll be able to like put those on the wall, maybe not next to the actual birth certificate because that's kind of weird, but I feel like their babies are gonna look really cool. All right, we need to tell this guy to peace out, Girl Scout. Thank you. Jada is feeling a little hungry, so she's gonna eat this gourmet fruit cake. I can't even believe how pregnant we are, and I can almost guarantee y'all it's gonna be twins. It's gonna be, it has to be, because like, I mean, look how big she is already. All right, so some of the things I wanted to do is definitely do a little classic painting. If I was feeling flirtatious, which honestly, I don't even think Gary put me in the mood. That was specifically for science. I would have been able to create that romantic painting, but I definitely will take you guys up on your offer for doing the whole date and then being able to actually, you know, have that little, what is it called, like champagne thing or whatever it was, kind of just hang out in the room, and then whenever we have a guy come over, that will help entice him and make him flirty. So the first painting that we are creating, I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's actually really interesting looking. It looks like a cat and a dog, or a cat and a rabbit. You know, Jen's not really good with the animals, I swear. I mean, penguins, flamingos, we already know, but let's sell that to the collective for 52 simoleons, and then we've got something out here doing a little dance on the road to fame. Oh wow, okay. Well, just really don't want to put my name out there like that, but thanks. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Cherry. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and purchase some seeds. We're gonna grab, maybe, let's do, it doesn't really matter. I'm literally doing this for money at this point, but let's do, I don't know. I really, you know, I am not confident in this at all. Let's do some fruits and, you know what, things that make money, things that we'll use, right? So fruits and veggies, we'll grab like 2 of each so we can fill both planters. And then let me see, Jada's hungry again, so that gourmet fruit cake went in one end and out the other, if you catch my drift. She's also pregnant too, so that'll do it. Let me see what else we got going on. We got some peppers. We got some spicy bell peppers. What about, these aren't spicy, are they? I know. Someone's gonna be like, Jen, green peppers are not spicy. We also got green peas. Cool. So I'm gonna put those right there. I'm gonna do one of each for now. And then we've got some spinach and taro roots. Oh, those are disappointing. So we'll sell those because, like, honestly, they're not even really worth anything. And the spinach alike, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have Jada. Oop, she's not gonna eat that, even though she probably wants to. She's gonna come out here and plant these real quick for me. Come on, honey. All right, let's do that. We'll plant those. There we go. I guess we could go ahead and wrap up this episode here, which is actually perfect timing because Jada is going to go and help herself to a little snackaroonie. Actually, she's eating the crusts off of the gourmet fruitcake, and then she is going to go ahead and head in for the night. I do realize, by the way, this is unpainted. I don't know why it's unpainted. I mean, if you downloaded this house from the gallery, I feel so sorry for you because hopefully that's fixed. That's a mess. I don't even know. We'll fix it whenever we get simoleons because, as you guys can tell, we have 13 left to our name. So with that said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and down below where the sun does not shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
If I'm a